Hi, this is Kim. Welcome to the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. Got Mac on my right, TJ on my left. What I want to talk about, essentially to start with, is, as we all know, Governor Whitmer recently lost her battle with the Supreme Court of Michigan to mandate a lot of the stuff she mandated. I think it was any orders after the end of April were supposedly null and void. The problem is we now have minions, what I call minions, her minions, wanting to put these items back in place, which essentially makes them in violation of the Constitution also.
Yes.
One of the first ones to pop up was David Coulter in Oakland County. He's the county executive there. This man has been a little bit off the rail all along. This isn't anything new. Back on March 24th, he talked about this huge plan of putting COVID patients to isolate them and quarantine them in motel rooms because he didn't want to get the families infected.
Right.
So he's a little bit off the wall, essentially.
So he's talking about internment camps, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. He talked about isolating them from their families, essentially. So this guy's got a little bit...
Well, I will say this. That makes more sense to me, quarantining the sick, than quarantining the healthy.
Oh, well, both ways.
Yeah,
I
right.
agree with you there, but I have a problem with holding anybody against their will.
Correct.
Because they have an illness.
Yeah. The emergency, in my mind, was never an emergency. At 99.97% of people recovering, where's the emergency?
There wasn't one, and it's even less so now, because most of our patients that we're seeing now are asymptomatic or have minor symptoms.
Right.
Hospitals are empty. They have not. I've actually talked to Ascension and some people in Troy Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
Ascension hasn't seen patients in the hospital with COVID for months.
Yeah.
And Troy Beaumont is essentially the same way. And you're talking about big hospitals here. So the whole thing is just a little bit beyond belief. Now what David Coulter has done is picked up Gretchen Whitmer's orders that she lost with the Supreme Court.
Right.
He is going a little bit further than that even by saying if you step out on your front porch without a mask, you could get a $1,000 fine. Or what was it, a year in jail too or something crazy?
That's an Eighth Amendment violation if there ever was one.
Yeah.
Against excessive fines.
Yeah. So, I mean, here we've got this man that's now running for office that is telling us that he's going to punish us. He's going to make us do what he says.
Yeah. Well, my recommendation to the people of Michigan or anywhere in the country this is happening, you got to get a lawyer. And if it happens to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a lawyer. I'm going to sue David Coulter types for violating my civil rights. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to sue the cop who comes to give me the ticket. I'm going to sue the cop who arrests me. I'm going to sue, in this case, it would probably be, let's say, an Oakland County Sheriff's deputy. I'm going to sue them. And I'm going to tell the lawyer, whoever I hire, sue him for $1 billion. I don't care. Keep it all. I don't want it. You can get all the money if you think we can win. Because that's how we stop this.
Yeah.
We got to take them to court and beat them there.
It's got to be stopped, And the thing is that there are some sheriffs, and I'm not sure about Oakland.
Mike Bouchard is the sheriff in Oakland County, and he's essentially said, hey, people are all stressed out. We're not making it worse. It makes it dangerous for the deputies. It makes it dangerous for the citizens. They're not writing anybody a ticket. So he can huff and puff, but he's not the sheriff. And he's not going to make that happen.
And see, the thing is I can't understand him doing that in an election year.
He can't prosecute. Well, I think I have an explanation for that. If we were to leave after our recording session today and go to Walmart, 99% of the people there are wearing a mask. Mm-hmm. And I think it's out of ignorance that, first off, they don't know that these have been stricken down. Plus, Walmart's got a sign saying, per executive order such and such, you must wear a mask. Now, Walmart knows damn well that's illegal. So when you go to Walmart and they tell you got to put one on, sue the store, sue the security guard, sue the Walmart employee who told you, sue Walmart, sue everybody.
Right.
Sue the cop who comes to give you the ticket. Sue the cop that comes to arrest you.
That's what the liberals would do.
Yeah. And
That's what we have to do.
And here's the other thing. She also has got her minions from the Public Health Department, who she appointed the head of the Public Health Department here in Michigan, saying that they're going to enforce the laws.
Yeah.
Which
they can't do.
Which aren't really laws. They're executive orders, okay?
And not even that. They can't impose those on me. I don't own the store.
Right.
Now, you could argue, I suppose, that that the store can say this is private property and you have to do what we say in the store. But do they tell me I can't come in because I have a brown shirt on or a red shirt? Or, hey, you can't come in the store wearing a Trump hat because you create a unsafe environment, or nothing with the American flag in it. They can't do that.
You know, and so the thing is that we've got a lot of people in Michigan that need to be voted out of office, essentially.
Well, that's on us.
You know, and so it's time for us to stand up, make sure you're voting. And I'll be honest with you, I'm sort of afraid. I don't know, what would they do if Whitmer decides to lock down the state prior to the elections?
Well, I don't know under what authority she would do it.
Well, she's saying the numbers are raising again on COVID.
Of course she's saying that.
And of course they are, but they're asymptomatic, okay?
I know for a fact that the guests of the state are getting tested over and over and over and over, and those are being counted as new cases every time they test them. It's a fraud. The numbers are fake. Don't believe anything. She is a blatant, psychopathic, habitual liar.
So what would happen if she closed the thing down, wouldn't allow people to in-person vote?
Good luck with that.
That's one of my fears, is that just prior to election she could
Then
try
there
to
would
do
be
that.
open revolt.
Yeah, there will be open revolt. And I won't say what I'm thinking.
Because she's coming up. You know, I mean, she's talking more and more about it again. She's playing this game. You know.
Well, she doesn't like being disobeyed. How dare we?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then that's what she was doing right from the start. You know, don't you know who I am type of thing.
I don't care who you are. You know, you can be impeached out of office and recalled out of office, you know, so.
That needs to happen as soon as possible.
And people need to get going on that. We need to reach out to these people who have the petitions, and we need to get them signed, because she is definitely a tyrant.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Watch your six, and don't tread on me. Bye-bye.